Oh my god, it's been so long. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been way too long since I last posted. I think it's been over a year, and I know I had said that I was gonna be back like for good this time, but then a lot of things started happening, so I had to take a long break. And I think, well, no, not I think, now I definitely will be back, since I will be a stay-at-home mom again. And I'll explain why I was gone in a whole different video, but for now, this is the story of how I found out I was pregnant. So back when Ethan was about 6 months, I had told my husband that I wanted to have another baby. I wanted to get pregnant when Ethan was like 9-10 months, just so that they would be close in age. And he was like, well, if you do, I'm gonna have to stay in the military. And well, nothing happened, and he got out and we moved to California. We both got jobs here. You know, we started a whole new different life. It was a complete huge change. And so anyway, when we were on our road trip from Colorado to California, I kept having these dreams that I kept finding out I was pregnant during this road trip and on the road. Like, I would feel the baby move inside my belly. And I remember telling my husband these stories, and he was like, okay, no, like that, you're crazy, that's not gonna happen. And I was like, of course not. Like, I'm breastfeeding, and I haven't even gotten a period in like a year. And so we didn't even think it was possible. Anyway, fast forward. So it's now October. We're celebrating Ethan's birthday party, and well, we're getting everything ready, and I was really craving mimosa, so I had one. Well, not even the full thing. I had like a sip, and then I got really dizzy, so I stopped drinking that. I took a break and got back to the party. I felt fine, and then November came along, and I was driving back home from work. Actually, I went to go pick up Ethan with my husband, and we were driving home, and I felt something move in my stomach, and I looked at my husband and I was like, that felt weird. Like, I felt something move. That is not normal. So the next day, while I was at work on my lunch, I went with one of my coworkers to go buy a pregnancy test. And, you know, I'm like, there is no way. I haven't even gotten a period. I'm still breastfeeding. There's no way I'm pregnant. And so I get home that night and I take a pregnancy test, and I wait the 2 minutes. I didn't even wait the 2 minutes. And I look at the test and it's positive. So I'm like, oh my god. And I swear I started Googling, like, is there any way that breastfeeding can mess with the pregnancy test? Why would a pregnancy test come back positive? Like, and all it kept saying was, there is no way that a positive is wrong. Usually negatives are wrong, but positives are always right. So I was freaking out, and I got out of the bathroom with the pregnancy test really hidden, and because I don't want anybody to know. And I come into the room and I tell my husband, and I start crying because I'm like, how in the world did this happen? Like, there was no way. And I'm like in shock because Ethan is only 1 and I'm pregnant. So whatever, I take another one the next morning just to make sure, even though positive is always right, whatever. So I take one the next morning on Saturday, and it came back positive again. And at this point, my stomach is big, like a little bit big. So I thought I was bloated, and I thought I was going to be getting my period soon. And my mother-in-law and my mom, they kept saying, like, hey, your stomach looks really round. You don't look like you're bloated. And I was like, no, I'm bloated. Like, I'm going to get my period soon. That's why. I even told my sister-in-law that it was because I had 8 hot Cheetos. And anyway, so we find out I'm pregnant. I make an appointment on Monday to go, and they verify that I'm pregnant. And so at this point they're asking me questions like, when was your last menstrual period, have your breasts been sore? And I'm like, I haven't had a period since 2015, and my breasts are always sore because I'm breastfeeding still. So there is no way to know how far along I am, and I'm only thinking I'm a couple of weeks. So they schedule me an appointment to get an ultrasound so they can check the measurement of the baby to see how far along I am. So my husband comes with me, and they're doing the ultrasound. That baby is fully formed, big, and the doctor says, you're about 17 weeks. I was 4 months, and I was just finding out that I was pregnant. It was crazy. I started laughing and crying at the same time because I didn't know how to react. I was happy, but I was like, how in the world did this happen? I haven't even been taking care of myself. I've been getting sick. I've been taking medicine, and I got so scared. And I asked, like, is there, like, can you tell if there's something wrong with the baby? They're like, no, the baby looks perfectly fine and healthy. There's nothing wrong. It's growing the way it's supposed to. And so I have to, like, hurry up and look for a doctor because some doctors won't take you after you're 20 weeks. So I only had 3 weeks to get a new doctor in a whole different state. And so my doctor starts asking me questions like, have you been drinking? And I'm like, you know, I did drink wine once, and like I took a sip of a mimosa once, like 2 months ago, but that was it. I haven't been taking a prenatal. And he was like, that's okay. The baby looks good in the ultrasound. And after that, I just kept going back to ultrasounds, and I, like, every time I went back, I was like, how is it possible that I went 4 months without knowing that I was pregnant? Because the moment that I did know that I was pregnant, once I was confirmed, I started like feeling the baby move more, and I don't know, I think it was now because I knew. As to before, I just thought it was like gas or I don't know, like I don't know how I didn't know that I was, because I don't know, I mean, I didn't get any morning sickness or heartburn with this pregnancy either, so it was so hard to tell. And if I wouldn't have never like felt something move inside me, I wonder how much longer I would have gone without knowing that I was pregnant. And I don't know, it was just so crazy because it happened the way that I found out in my dream. Like, I was driving and I would find out because I felt the baby move, and that always, like, to this day, it still like blows my mind. And well, now baby is 2 weeks old. Oh, he's about to be 3 weeks old this week, and he's perfectly healthy. He's beautiful, you know, and I can't imagine life without him anymore. I mean, even when I did have him, it was like, oh my god, I can't believe I have another kid. But you know, it's been so beautiful. My pregnancy was a beautiful experience. His brother loves him, and it's just, I mean, it's sweet. I love being a mommy of 2. It's hard, but it's so worth it. I know it's so worth it, and they're only getting older, and they're never gonna be this little forever, so I'm just taking it all in before it goes away. And you know, like, I'm just so blessed and so happy, and I don't know, my life is just great. I can't see it any other way. But yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. It was pretty crazy, you know, not knowing for 4 months, but I mean, I couldn't be happier. So anyway, that's it for this video. Like I said, I will be uploading more. I will be talking to you guys about how the move went, where I've been. I'll probably have a video about my labor and delivery story because that one's pretty interesting too. I'll also be doing monthly updates for baby. I'll be doing updates on him too, updates on myself postpartum, and also like just anything that comes to my mind, really, I'll be doing and working on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and welcome to my channel if you're new, and yeah, thank you so much. Hi. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Dexter, say hi. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hendra for those of you who are new.